Before performing any exercise program, please use common sense and follow the advice of your doctor or medical professional to reduce and avoid injury. By performing any physical exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. High Liberty Fitness cannot be liable for the outcomes of your actions. Thanks for your understanding. All right, team, it's time to get down on our backs. So take it slowly and gently find a space on your back with your feet on the floor. Knees are hip-width distance apart. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So relax the arms down by your side. You're going to press down into the soles of the feet and the back of the skull. And we're going to lift the hips up towards the ceiling and then lower them down. So make sure your knees are staying in line with your hip sockets here. You don't want them coming out, okay, or coming in. Keep them nice and even right here as you press up and lower down. Lifting the front of the hips up towards the ceiling and lowering down. We'll go for 8. Really press down into those soles of your feet and press down into the back of the skull so you protect your neck. Good. We've got 5 more here. Squeeze those glutes at the top. And we've got 4. Keep lifting. Get those hips up high. 3. That's it. 2, and on the last one, we're going to hold. So hold and lift. Maybe you snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you, get that extra little lift, and hold here. Press down into the feet for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep squeezing and lifting for 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to pulse. Little pulses here. That's it. Keep pressing down to lift up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down. Uncurl the shoulder blades. Good job. Wipe the legs, windshield wipe the legs side to side. We've got another set. So let's set it up. Knees in line with hips, arms long. Press into the soles, lift the hips. Your feet are staying grounded. Hips are going up towards the sky, pressing into the back of the skull. That's it. Give me 5 more here, squeezing the back side of the body as you lift it up, strengthening those knee joints, keeping them nice and stable. For 3, that's it. For 2, and you know what we're going to do on the last one? We're going to hold, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath. Squeeze and press. Raise it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. For 8, 7, press into the feet. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the shoulder blades, lower down. Nice work, everybody. From here, we're going to do a reverse curl. So nice and easy, drawing the knees up towards the chest and then allowing the toes to travel back down towards the ground. I want you to make sure that you're tucking so you can tilt your pelvis slightly here so that you can feel your lower abs engaged and you remain contact with the floor, okay? So you want to feel your lower back pressing down into the ground. Knees are lifting up towards the chest. That's it. All right, if you want the next level, we're going to take the hands wide to the temples or to the behind the ears. Elbows go wide. And as you curl the knees up, you're going to lift the shoulders and lower down. Lift and lower. Entire core is engaged here. You're taking the gaze up to the ceiling. Good. Let's do this for 8. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. That's it for 6. Take it nice and slow, easy at your tempo. For 4. 3, beautiful work. Keep looking up at the ceiling. For 2, don't crunch your neck. And 1, relax the feet down. We're going to lift the shoulders up, reach the arms forward, and reach for the heels. So keeping the shoulders off the ground, You're reaching for your heels, maybe tapping them lightly with your fingertips here. Slight motion in the upper body as you reach side to side. That's it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that heart space open for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. All right, from here, I want you to lengthen your arms by your side. Knees are coming up over center. We're going to tip the legs over to one side. Allow them to draw down towards the ground. Use core strength to bring them back to center, and then allowing them to drop down the other way. That's it. Again, coming back through center. We're making sure our shoulders are staying grounded. Knees are dropping down side to side as you engage the lower abdominals. Hang on tight. If your shoulders are lifting, you're going too far. Just pull back a little bit so you can maintain contact with the ground. Keep the work in the abdominals. That's it. Twice more each side. Keep drawing that navel down to the spine. That's it. One more each side, everybody. You got it? Okay, we're going to drop the knees down to one side, keeping the knees stacked. And we're going to bring the hands to the temples or the ears. Nice wide elbows. We're going to do an oblique crunch here. So knees are stacked and together. You're going to lift the shoulders up and down. Make sure you're looking up at the ceiling rather than down. You don't want to crunch your neck here. You want to keep the back of the neck nice and long. Keeping the knees and the feet together, lifting and lowering. For 8, that's it. 7, you got it. Keep breathing. Make sure you exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower for 4, 3, nice work. 2, everybody hold on the 1. Lift and hold. Extend the back arm and reach. Little pulses. Pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower down. We're going to come up to our sides. So keeping the knees stacked, you're coming up onto your forearm. Your shoulder is stacked over your elbow. Your forearm is pressed down. Your option is to keep the knees together or take the legs out for a side plank. Ready? We're going to lift the hips and lower down. Lift and lower. So if you have your knees together, you're pressing down into the leg, lifting the hips up and lowering down. That's it. If you want a little bit more weight load, release the arm to reach up high, and we're going to press up for 8. You got to press down into the forearm, lift the hips high, draw that belly in. You got it for 6. Beautiful work, everyone. For 5. Keep that collarbone nice and broad for 4, 3, 2. You know what we got to do on the 1, right? We got to hold. Now we're going to tip and thread the needle. Arm comes through and open up. So your options here, remember, you can keep the knees bent, lifting the hips. You can bend one knee, extend the top leg, and thread the needle. Or both legs extended, hips lifted, and thread down. For 5, you got this, team. For 4, beautiful. For 3, that's it. 2, 1 more, and hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Maybe you bring your head into your hand. We're going to take the top leg, press the foot away, lift, and lower. So we're coming into the hips here, into the glutes. We're still drawing that lower belly in, keeping it nice and strong in the core. Really press that top leg away, like you want to push it into the side wall. Okay, here we go. For 8, you got it. 7, 6. If you want to take your fingertips to the ground for extra support, or bring them to the hips for a little bit more balance work. For 4, you got it. 3, 2, 1. You know what to do. You're going to hold it. Point the toe, little circles. So you might feel like your hips want to come forward. Maybe you're a little bit wobbly. You can take your fingertips down or lock in that core. A little bit stronger here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Take it the other way. That's it, guys. Waking up the outside hips here. Really turning on those glutes. Little circles. Maybe making each circle bigger than the last. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower it down. We're coming back onto our backs. So bend those knees. Knees are stacked. Take the elbows wide. Oblique crunch here. For 8, 7, taking the gaze up to the ceiling. You don't want to crunch the neck, right? For 4, 3, you know it's coming up, right? You got to hold, lift, extend, pulse. Pulse it up. Knees stay together. Reach those fingertips towards the heels. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, shoulders lifted for 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Nice work, everyone. Bring the soles of your feet to the ground. We're coming back into a bridge. Arms are long. Knees are in line with the hip sockets. Press down into the soles and the back of your skull. Lift and lower. Exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. Lift and squeeze those glutes in the back. Really squeeze and press the hips up to the ceiling for 8. We got it. 7. Nice work. 6. Remembering to breathe. That's it. Pressing down to lift up for 4. 3. 2. You know what to do on the last one, guys. We got to hold it. Hold for 8. 7, press down into the soles of the feet. Lift those hips a little higher. Snuggle your shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Little pulses right here. Press down to lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower it down. Arms remain relaxed at your side as we do a reverse curl. Knees coming in towards the chest, toes lowering down. So the further you take your toes out here, the harder this exercise is. The key is to make sure that your lower back is maintaining contact with the earth the whole time. So try to tilt your pelvis slightly so you engage your lower abdominals and keep that contact with the floor. Good work, everyone. Let's go for 8. Relax the upper body. 7, that's it, that's it. Make sure that you breathe. Big breaths in, exhale. For 4, 3. All right, we've got something to add on. For 2, I'll show you where we're going. Lifting the shoulders as you lift the knees to the chest. Full core work here. Upper abdominals, lower abdominals. Let's lift for 8. We got it. For 7, keeping your gaze up towards the ceiling. Feel that crunch in the center as you draw that in. That's it. For 5, nice work. 4, keep the elbows wide, no crunching the neck for 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take the arms wide, knees stay stacked over the hips, and we're going to tip the legs to one side. You guys know the rules here. Make sure your shoulders are staying pressed down into the ground. If you want more, you can extend the legs out long. It's like a tick-tock clock. You're pushing the feet out. Shoulders are staying grounded as you sway the legs from side to side. If your shoulders are lifting, you're going too far. Keep the engagement in the abdominals. Nice work, everyone. Let's do 2 more each side. Remembering to breathe. Beautiful. Whether your knees are bent or your legs are long, we've got 1 more each side. Keep locking in that belly. Reach. Last time for me. Reach. Okay, we're going to bend the knees and we're going to drop them over to the other side. Knees are staying stacked. Take the elbows wide. Oblique crunch. Lift the shoulders off the ground and lower them down. So keeping the knees and the feet together, we're looking up to the ceiling at a 45-degree angle, lifting those shoulders. That's it, nice long neck. Keep the elbows wide. Big breaths in, here we go for 8. You got it, team. 7, 6, exhales, you lift. Inhales, you lower. For 4, 3, 2, you know what we gotta do, we gotta hold. Release that back arm, reach it down to the heels, and pulse. Here we go, for 8, elbow wide, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, release it down, everybody. Let's bring it up onto our forearm. I'm just gonna switch over here so I don't face away from you. Coming up onto our side. Shoulder over the elbow, knees are together or legs are long. We're gonna lift those hips and lower them down. For a little bit more, reach the arm up high and lower. Lift the hips, get them as high as you can for 8. Let's go, working the underside here for 7. Press down into that forearm, you got it. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are going to tip and thread the needle. So if you want, you can bend the bottom leg for extra support. Keep both knees bent or both feet long. Let's go, let's go. For 6, keep those hips lifted. Keep breathing. Take your gaze down as you tip. For 4, press into that forearm. For 3, nice work, everyone. For 2, and 1 more. That's it. Relax the legs down to the ground. Maybe take your head in your hands. Press the feet away. Sorry, I pressed the music off for a minute. Press the feet away. Top leg lifts and lowers down. So make sure that you're pressing that foot as if you want to push it into the opposite wall. Fingertips can stay on the ground for support or bring them to the hip for a little extra balance work. For 8, working into the hips and the glutes. You got it for 6. Just relax the upper body for now. Enjoy this. For 4, 3, 2, lift and hold. You're going to point your toe and make circles towards the front. Little circles here, keeping the leg muscles engaged, circling the toe towards the front, maybe making each circle bigger than the last. Really working in those hips for 8, 7, you got it, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. We got to take it out the back. Keep pointing that toe. Reverse the circle. Whoo, anybody else get feet cramps? I always get feet cramps when I do this. It's okay, just nice big breaths in here. Send the oxygen to the cramp. Open it up for 8. We got this. 7, 6, 5. Doing awesome, guys, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. We're coming back onto our backs. Let's bend these knees once more. Take the elbows wide, coming up for an oblique crunch. Lift and lower. Lift. Keeping those elbows wide, taking the gaze up to the ceiling. Here we go for 8. Feeling that squeeze in the side here for 6, Exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. We got 4, 3, 2. On the last one, you're going to hold, reach the back arm up, and pulse. Pulse. Keep looking towards the ceiling. Let's go. Here it is for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Nice work, everybody. Coming back onto your backs. Bringing those knees in line with the hips. We're coming back into a bridge. Here we go. Press down into the soles of the feet, into the back of the skull, and lift. Lower down. Really making this strong, lifting those hips up to the sky. We're in the home stretch here, guys. Feel that squeeze in your glutes. Really squeeze the whole back side of the body as you lift up. For 8, you got it. 7, beautiful work, everyone. 6, remembering to breathe. 5, that's it. Give yourselves a smile. It's got to be fun, right? For 4, I'm having fun with you guys. 3, come on. 2, and we got to hold it up. You know how it goes. Let's lift, hold. Snuggle those shoulder blades underneath. Press down into the soles of the feet. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Little pulses. Lowering the glutes, lifting them up high, squeezing them in the back. Let's finish this for 8 and 7, come on, and 6. Keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, release the shoulder blades. Knees are coming in towards the chest. Reverse curl and lowering the toes. Making sure that lower back is staying pressed to the ground. Knees coming in towards the chest. Nice work, everyone. Stay with it. Knees in. Beautiful. Make sure that you're engaging this lower belly. You're feeling that contact with the earth. We got 4 more. 4. Beautiful. 3, 2. And you know what we're going to add in, right? The upper body lift. Here we go. Shoulders come off the ground as you take your gaze up. Keep the elbows wide and curl in. That's it. For 8. Make sure you're taking your gaze up to the ceiling rather than down. 7, keeping the back of your neck long. Don't forget to breathe, everybody. Let's exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. For 4, 3, full belly engagement. For 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's take the arms wide. Tick-tock clock. Either your legs are long or your knees are bent. We're dropping the legs to one side, using core strength to bring them back up through center, making sure you're keeping your shoulders pressed down into the ground. Maybe your knees are bent. Maybe just the top leg is lengthened. Whatever's comfortable for you guys. We'll do 4 more each side. Making sure that belly is staying engaged. Your shoulders are really pressing down. Keeping your arms nice and long. We got 3 more each side. You guys move with your breath. Follow your own tempo. Maybe taking it slow. Using lots of control here. We've got 2 more on each side. Keep breathing. That's it. We're coming up to the grand finale, everyone. 1 more on each side. We got this. Whoo! Reach. All right, keep the legs up long. Maybe your arms come down by your side and you're gonna lift the back of the hips. You can point the toes here to keep the legs engaged as you lift the hips up, maybe pressing down into those hands gently as you find a little bit of momentum to lift. For 8, you got a team. 7, you're doing awesome. Let's stay with it. Come on, come on. Using that core strength. Big breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, we're going to keep the legs high, or you can bend the knees, and we're going to reach. So reach the fingertips up towards the toes. lift. Keeping the shoulders off the ground. Little pulses. Reaching for the toes here. Come on, guys. Lift. Really feel that squeeze in your belly. Feel the contraction in the abdominals. Building better posture. Building a stronger core. Using the breath. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Hug the knees to the chest. You've got one more set of those, okay? Let's finish this off strong, team. We got this. When you're ready, extend the legs up high or knees slightly bent, arms long down by the side. Lift the toes. Reach for the ceiling. Lift the back of the hips off of the floor. Come on, everyone. This is it. We can see the finish line. Keep it strong to the end. For 8, 7, lift the back of the hips. Free yourself from the ground for 5, 4, come on, reach for 3, point and reach for 2, 1, keep the legs long, reach those fingers up. This is it. Lift the shoulders. Come on, everyone, reach for the toes. This is it. Take a big breath in. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, gaze up to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, hug those knees to the chest. Nice work, everybody.
Good work, fit friend. Give yourself a good stretch and hit like and subscribe for more high liberty workouts.